back at it. Lesson number 2 with Garth. And let's see if we can keep improving. I actually worked on the irons last time and they turned out okay. I still need to practice more, honestly, just get on the driving range and just hit it a little bit more, but I applied the stance to the driver and the driver was awesome. So we'll see what happens. If we correct one thing, maybe, who knows, maybe my putting will get better. Let's see. And I am a driving range hero. Yeah. That's one thing that got a lot better is the weight transfer. Following through. Almost falling forward rather than coming back, which of course sent it flying off to the right. So that's just been in itself a big help. And not so squatty. That's been a big change too.
So what I want you to do, I want you to be able to get into a golf stance at any point in time, anywhere. Basically think about football breakdown, play football, linebacker waiting to fill up a hole. Yeah. So we're here, this is golf stance. Granted, we don't want to be too wide because we talk about weight shifting, and if we bend too much, we tend to go back to our laurels here.
Yeah.
But what I want you to be able to do is just getting into a good stance, letting your arms hang down naturally. And if your arms are underneath your shoulders, this is going to be just standard stance.
Okay.
And it wouldn't matter if we put this in, if we put this in, it's all the same. Right? So I want you to be able to, if there's ever an issue on the golf course, I just want you to think about here, and then you just put a golf club in. Because there is a large difference from where you stand with the driver to where you stand with the wedge. Yeah. But you should be the same every time.
Got it.
And that's going to be the catch here. And so you said the right trigger word to me of, you know, I'm an inch here, and I'm shuffling half a step, and just a half a step off. Yeah. So I want you to change the way you're thinking about it and have you always the same. Okay. So now instead of you being a half step off, have the question be ball position from you. Yeah. And then that question's always going to be answered by your hands. If your hands are underneath your shoulders, we're fine. If you stand up too tall, let your hands just go natural, you see this is bad, right? We can't make a ball swing. No movement. So if we bend over here, we get good spacing, hands underneath shoulders, that answers your question. It's really one of two things. One, you're either picking up the golf club right away from the golf ball. Yeah. So you do that, which you're not doing. You're going to hit down on the golf ball. Or you try and get the golf club too far back, you get into here, which is a good position, and then you do this, and now... Then you sweep down and you're coming well up ahead of the golf ball, which is your issue. You still have this thought that we need to get this golf club way up here. Okay. Right, so you're getting this golf club, go ahead and take it to the top. And this would be great. Yeah. If we could get here, your ball's back, and then that's pulling me back too. You're doing it that way. Set up on an imaginary golf ball. And now from here, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the finish. So we're going to come up, club up over, and this here. Bingo. Right knee at the target. Right shoe up to where I can see what's in the bottom of it. Club up over your left shoulder. This is finished position. Where this belt buckle is where that golf ball is going to go. So you come to me and say, got an issue with my driver, constantly blocking to the right. You get to a finished position, you're going to see her out here. Belt buckle's up there. That's going to be a pretty good berm for where that golf ball goes. We're going to add a third element to our golf swing. We got part 1, pre-shot. Phase 2, execution. The least amount of thought period. Yeah. And now the third part, the final part of our golf swing is going to be the diagnosis or self-examination. So you're here at this finish, we're holding it for 5 seconds, and then I want you to look and find out where you're at. And so if you've got the right knee moving at the target, if your shoe's up, all this weight's on the left side, you got a golf club up here, you're taking an appraisal of the golf swing, that's fine. I don't care where the golf ball goes, that's what we need to do. Hold it. Great. That's it. That's it. Nice smooth golf swing. Check those hands. Working on your finish. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, all the way up. There we go. Good job. So you made the golf swing, got to here, and you still had a little bit of weight there, and that's where that final assessment comes. After that 5 count, see where you're at, and then put the weight all the way forward.
Yep.
Good move. There we go. Still going back to stance. Now, if there's ever a doubt, you go back and you're just doing stance without a golf club. Right, you're getting to here. This is the most important part. You just plug in the tool.
Yep.
That's number 1. Number 2 is letting those arms drop. Your tendency with this stance is to go this way. And we want to make sure that you keep that down. Keep those hands down. But overall, I really like what's happening here.
Yeah.
This will be for the rest of your golfing life. You're going to be getting into this finish. And that's going to be a really good test of where your golf ball goes and what your ball striking is like. Once you can get there. That's great that you're able to make it.
All right.
All right.
Good stuff.
Questions?
No.
Issues?
No.
Good.
Like where it's going.
Good. You're doing a good job. Keep it up. Keep practicing.
Yep.
Good to see you.
Always good to see you. Thank you very
You
much.
can sit up here and swat as many as you like.
Yep.